now, race organizers are busy preparing for the 27th annual Noquemanon Ski Marathon. I'm joined now by the director, Jason Rowland. Jason, thanks a lot for joining us here in the studio. We all know last winter it was weird. Events, they had to pivot. There were some changes. How did you take what you had to do last year into your planning for this year?
Yeah, the nice thing is that we've done it. And so Mother Nature isn't always kind, and so we have to make some adjustments. All the stuff that we did last year basically filters perfectly into what we're going to have to do this year. And so all the plans that we did last year, we can just replicate them, which makes the planning a lot easier.
Because instead of pivoting at the last minute, you're kind of going into it with this idea that there might need to be some changes.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's strange because where we have snow normally, we don't have snow, or we have snow, or we don't have snow normally, we have lots of snow. So it's a different dynamic. But yeah, just having to adjust early enough so the volunteers can prepare and not feel like you're doing it at the last minute.
But still, last year, this ski marathon, while it did have to have some changes to the course and it was shortened a bit, it was still the only natural snow ski marathon in the Midwest. So this is a premier event. It really draws a large crowd, and I'm sure a lot of people are looking ahead to it, hoping that there's some natural snow. How are things looking so far? I know we're still just under 2 weeks out, but what can racers expect?
Yeah, we'll probably have to make some changes for sure. Just on the northern or the southern side of the course, it's a little bit light, and so we'll probably pivot like we did last year a little bit towards the middle of the 5-10 area. But it is, yeah, I mean, every email I get is from out of town, and it's like, this is the only natural snow gig out there, and so they're asking if it's going to happen and how it's going to happen, and so everyone wants to be on natural sno. So.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure on the race organizers, but there's only so much you can do. The rest is really up to Mother Nature to put that snow down. Is there going to be a point in time where you say, hey, things aren't looking great, we have to make a pivot, or what's that timeline going to look like?
Yeah, we'll probably make a pretty big decision this Wednesday on any structural changes that we're going to have to make. And then we'll pray for the weather to be the right scenario and see if Mother Nature blesses us with some additional snow. But yeah, we're prepared as much as we possibly can be, and we'll just move forward. And the safety of the organizers, safety of the volunteers, and safety of the competitors is the #1 priority. If we can't do it safely, then we won't do it. If we can do it safely, then we're all on board. So.
Absolutely. My final question for you: how are things looking in terms of racer registration, participation, and volunteer participation? Are you still in need of more?
Yeah, volunteer we're always can use more. I mean, it takes over 600 volunteers to make this race happen, and we're so thankful for the ones that come back year to year to year.
Yeah.
As far as the race participation, we're about where we were last year. We were on record pace, but with the snow slowdown, those registrations slow down a little bit. But we're doing very well with registrations. If we get a little bit more snow, I think we'll probably hit a record number. So.
And there's still time to register up until the race, correct?
Up to the night before, yep.
Up until the night before. You can do that on this website that you can see on your screen right now, Noquemanon.com. You can find more information about volunteering as well as registration, the course, everything you need to know if you'd like to participate. I'd like to thank you for joining us in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
I'll share all of this information to our website, uppermichigansource.com. But for now, Mandy, it's back to you.